iPhone 16 series is finally here. If you're considering upgrading from one of the best iPhones, like the iPhone 13 Pro Max, to Apple's latest flagship, there's plenty to think about. We are here to help you break down the key differences between the iPhone 16 Pro Max and the iPhone 13 Pro Max, especially for those of you who may be nearing the end of a 2-year contract. Is the iPhone 16 Pro Max worth upgrading to? Here's a detailed comparison between the iPhone 16 Pro Max and the iPhone 13 Pro Max to help you decide. While Apple no longer sells the iPhone 13 Pro Max, you can still find it through various third-party retailers and carriers. The iPhone 16 Pro Max was released on September 20, but like the rest of the iPhone 16 series, it's experiencing some shipping delays. Even if you purchase the iPhone 13 Pro Max at its original price of $1,099, it's likely you got it for less than the starting price of the iPhone 16 Pro Max, which comes in at $1,199. This price only goes up if you opt for models with more storage or add AppleCare Plus. However, it's worth noting that the base storage of the iPhone 16 Pro Max starts at 256 gigabytes, double the iPhone 13 Pro Max's 128 gigabytes, which might help justify the additional cost. A lot has changed in the 3 years since the iPhone 13 Pro Max debuted. The iPhone 16 Pro Max now features a slightly larger 6.9-inch display compared to the 6.7-inch screen of the 13 Pro Max. Thanks to thinner bezels, Apple has managed to increase the screen size without significantly expanding the device's footprint. Definitely a win-win. Dimension-wise, the iPhone 16 Pro Max is a bit taller and thicker than the iPhone 13 Pro Max, but Apple has reduced the weight from 240 grams to 227 grams, making it easier to handle. The iPhone 16 Pro Max also boasts a more modern design with its titanium body, dynamic island, USB-C port, and subtly curved frame, first introduced with the iPhone 15 Pro Max. It also includes a stronger ceramic shield display, which Apple claims is 50% tougher than the previous generation, offering better protection against cracks. New buttons have also been added since the iPhone 13 series, such as the customizable action button, introduced with the iPhone 15 Pro line, and the camera control button. This recessed capacitive button allows quick access to the camera app, lets you take photos and videos, and even provides haptic feedback. While the displays on the iPhone 16 Pro Max and the iPhone 15 Pro Max don't feature brightness or refresh rate upgrades, they still offer some of the best OLED panels on the market. The iPhone 16 Pro Max's maximum brightness of 2000 nits far surpasses the 1200 nits of the iPhone 13 Pro Max in HDR mode. At launch, the iPhone 13 Pro Max's 12MP sensors for its main, ultra-wide, 3x telephoto, and selfie cameras were impressive. However, Apple has made significant strides in its camera technology since then. The iPhone 16 Pro Max comes equipped with a 48MP fusion camera for the main shooter, offering faster focusing and zero shutter lag. The ultra-wide camera also sees an upgrade to 48MP from the 12MP found on the iPhone 13 Pro Max, allowing for better macro shots. Additionally, like the iPhone 15 Pro Max, it has a tetraprism zoom lens capable of up to 5x optical zoom. When it comes to video, the iPhone 16 Pro Max can't be beaten, offering 4K video capture at up to 120 frames per second. One of its standout video features is Audio Mix, which uses spatial audio and AI to reduce background noise for clearer audio. Under the hood, the iPhone 16 Pro Max has 8 GB of RAM and the new i18 Pro chip, built on second-generation 3nm technology. By comparison, the iPhone 13 Pro Max runs on the 15 Bionic chip with 6 GB of RAM. This extra RAM is crucial for running Apple Intelligence, which requires at least 8 GB of RAM. So, if you're hoping to experience Apple's AI-driven features, upgrading to a newer model is essential. In terms of connectivity, the iPhone 16 Pro Max supports Wi-Fi 7 and includes a Snapdragon X75 5G modem, while the iPhone 13 Pro Max is limited to Wi-Fi 6 and uses an older Snapdragon X60 modem. Both phones currently run iOS 18, but when Apple Intelligence finally arrives, only the iPhone 15 series and newer will support this feature. When it comes to charging, both phones charge at similar rates, reaching full capacity in about an hour and 40 minutes. However, the iPhone 16 Pro Max benefits from support for Qi 2 and up to 25-watt MagSafe charging, while the iPhone 13 Pro Max is limited to standard MagSafe and 20-watt wired charging. The iPhone 16 Pro Max also switches from the Lightning port to a USB-C port and has a larger 4,685 mAh battery for longer battery life. In many ways, the iPhone 13 series feels like it belongs to another era, especially considering the vast improvements in hardware and performance that Apple has introduced. While the iPhone 13 Pro Max still has some life left in it, the upgrades with the iPhone 16 Pro Max, including the bigger display, enhanced performance, longer battery life, advanced camera system, and access to Apple Intelligence, make it a tempting upgrade. That said, with Apple Intelligence not fully available yet, it might be worth waiting for the iPhone 17 series before making a decision. The iPhone 13 Pro Max, while aging, is still going strong. What do you think? Will you upgrade or stick with your iPhone for a few more years? Let us know your thoughts in the comments. And don't forget to like this video and subscribe to our channel for the latest tech updates and leaks. Bye for now.